Hello, and welcome to my Ozarks Research Project crash course on the Missouri Mormon War. To start off, what exactly is a Mormon? Well, the term Mormon is a nickname for a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Many people depict Mormons with multiple wives, a strange Bible, and horns growing out of their heads. Really? Wow. Well, they sound like scary monsters from medieval times or something. Not to worry though, I'm here to satisfy all suspicions, for I am a Mormon. Multiple wives? Negative. Yes, in the 1800s they did have multiple wives, but in the 1900s our church leaders received revelation that we were not to participate in the practice of polygamy. The people that still do practice it today are of a different religion similar to Mormonism, therefore they call themselves Mormons. We do, in fact, study the King James Version of the Holy Bible, but we also have what we believe to be another testament of Jesus Christ, called the Book of Mormon, hence the nickname Mormons. In addition to the Bible and the Book of Mormon, we have what's called the Doctrine and Covenants and the Pearl of Great Price. They conveniently put these four books together to make what we call the Quad. Get it? 4 books. Quad. Okay. Okay, so the last time I checked, I didn't have any horns, and neither did any of the other members that I know. So, not real sure who came up with that rumor. It all started in June of 1838, when a community of Mormons in Davis County was threatened with vigilante. Worried, they surrounded the house of Adam Black, who was at that time the Justice of the Peace, to push him to keep the peace. This event the Missourians mistook for an act of violence, and immediately sent for the governor, demanding that something be done about the Mormons. In July, there was a meeting where a committee representing the citizens of Jackson County and a single person representing the Mormon community met to try to solve the problem rising between the two. Sadly, they could not find a compromise. Because there was no compromise found, everyone turned to the government to settle this dispute. Sadly, the governor spent very little time looking over the Mormon community's pleas for help, but took immediate action for the local Missourians. The governor of Missouri at the time was Lilburn Boggs, and because he was a local Missourian and was unsure about the Mormon community, he took action by writing the Mormon Extermination Order. The order was written to General John B. Clark on October 27, 1838, and reads as follows. Sir, since the order of this morning to you, directing you to cause 400 mounted men to be raised within your division, I have received information of the most appalling character, which entirely changes the face of things, and places the Mormons in the attitude of an open and avowed defiance of the laws and of having made war upon the people of this state. The Mormons must be treated as enemies, and must be exterminated or driven from the state if necessary for the public peace. Their outrages are beyond all description. If you can increase your force, you are authorized to do so to any extent you may consider necessary. Governor Boggs went on to enlist a total of 1,400 men and sent them to General John to be under his command. Hundreds of Mormon civilians were attacked, lynched, looted, tarred, raped, and murdered after this order was given. The bloodiest day of the Missouri Mormon War occurred on October 30, 1838. A mob of 240 men attacked a Mormon settlement. It was led by Colonel William Jennings. Sardius Smith was a 10-year-old victim of this. Glaze, a man of Carroll County, boasted that he had put his musket against Sardius's skull and blew off the top of his head. Another unlucky victim, 78-year-old Thomas McBride, surrendered his musket to Jacob Rogers, a militiaman, who immediately shot McBride and hacked his body apart with a corn knife. On June 25, 1976, Governor Christopher S. Bond delivered an executive order stating, "On behalf of all Missourians, our deep regret for the injustice and undue suffering which we caused by this 1838 order, I hereby resign Executive Order No. 44, dated October 27, 1838, issued by Governor Lilburn W. Boggs."